Have you ever found yourself wishing your cat would, act a little more like a dog? Like maybe they'd actually come when you called their name for once? Well, guess what? It's totally possible. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can do it.
So, first things first, let's just bust a huge myth right out of the gate. So many people are convinced that cats are just untrainable, right? They're too independent, they're too aloof, but is that really true?
I mean, think about it for a second. What happens when you go into the kitchen and just shake that bag of treats? Your cat comes bolting from the other room, doesn't it? Well, that's not just a coincidence. That's training in action. And that simple little test, the treat bag test, is all the proof you need that cats are absolutely trainable. In fact, what's so funny is you've already trained your pet, probably without even realizing it. You've taught them that a specific sound means a delicious reward is coming their way. And this right here, this is the secret to everything we're about to do. Your cat has made a positive association. They've connected the crinkling sound of that bag with the reward of getting a treat. So all we're going to do is hijack that system and swap the sound of the bag for the sound of their name. So let's just peek behind the curtain for a second and look at the actual science of how this works. Because once you get this, the rest of it just clicks into place. It's got a fancy name, classical conditioning, but don't let that scare you. It's super simple. All it means is creating an automatic connection between two things. Your cat has already done it. They've linked a neutral sound, the bag crinkling, with something exciting, a treat. Our job is just to create a new connection between their name and that same reward. It's really that simple. Okay, let's get our gear together. It's a pretty short list. First, you need some high-value treats. I'm talking the good stuff, the treats your cat would do backflips for. You'll also need a clicker. And, most importantly, you'll need a charged clicker. And no, you don't need to plug it in. Charging it just means you've already taught your cat that the click sound means a treat is coming. All right, now for the fun part. Let's actually get into the training. We're going to start with phase 1, which is all about name recognition. We're just teaching your cat that hearing their name is the best thing ever. So here's the drill. Find a nice quiet spot, say your cat's name in a happy, upbeat voice. The instant you finish saying their name, you click. Then immediately give them a treat. That's it. Name, click, treat. You're just going to repeat this over and over. You're not waiting for them to do anything yet. You're just building that powerful association. Pretty soon, you'll say their name and you'll see their head whip around to look at you, expecting that click and treat. That's when you know it's working. Okay, so once your cat is consistently looking at you when you say their name, it's time to level up. Now we're going to add a little bit of movement into the mix and teach them to actually come to you. All right, here's how this little game works. Call your cat's name, just like before, to get their attention. But this time, instead of giving them the treat right away, toss it a few feet away from you. Let them go get it. Now, the moment they finish eating it, call their name again. As they start walking back towards you, get ready with that clicker. The second they get back to you within arm's reach, that's when you click and give them another treat right there. See what we're doing? Now they're getting rewarded for the action of coming back to you. Now, the basic process is pretty straightforward. But there are a few little pro tips that can make a massive difference and really speed things up. This is how you stack the deck in your favor. First, let's talk about those treats. Not all rewards are created equal, okay? If you're just using their regular old kibble, they might not be that motivated. You need to find their absolute favorite can't live without it treat. Maybe it's freeze-dried salmon. Maybe it's little bits of chicken. Whatever it is, that treat is now for training and only for training. That keeps it super special and exciting. Okay, this one's a biggie. If you're free feeding your cat, just leaving a full bowl of food out all day, they're never really hungry. And a full cat is a lazy cat. They're not going to be super motivated to work for treats. The solution? Switch to scheduled meals, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. That way, when it comes time for a training session, they'll actually be eager to earn those tasty rewards. All right, a few more quick tips to lock in that success. Start calling your cat's name every single time you put their food bowl down. It's a super easy way to get in extra reps. During training sessions, be patient. Wait for them to finish one treat before you call them back for the next one. And finally, remember that the clicker is all about precision. You want to click the exact moment they get to you. That's what tells them, yes, that's the behavior that earned me the treat. So you might be thinking this is all just a cute party trick, right? But I promise you, teaching your cat to come when called is so much more than that. It's a total game changer for your relationship. For one, it's a massive safety tool. If you take your cat on outdoor adventures, having a solid recall is absolutely crucial. And heaven forbid, if they ever accidentally slip out the front door, being able to call them back could literally save their life. But beyond all the practical stuff, it just deepens your bond. You're building a new way to communicate. And really, that's the beautiful thing about all of this. It's not just about teaching a command, it's about opening up a new line of communication. You're starting a whole new conversation with your cat, one that's going to make your bond stronger than ever.